All right, well, good evening, everyone. I just want to start off by congratulating Rutgers on an incredible performance. I thought that defensively their game plan gave us everything that we could handle. I thought they did a good job of really slowing down our attack, creating problems for us to solve that for too many portions of the game we had a hard time solving. The discipline overall in that team is obviously the reason why they're here, and just was really impressed with their performance overall. I also want to say, obviously, congratulations to our team. Another shutout and another goal off of set pieces, which are two things that we've been focusing on so much over the last few weeks. Obviously, it took a group of 26 players to get here, and I think that we had some good players coming off the bench, some good time, some good minutes from our reserves coming off the bench tonight. But overall, just a really strong performance by our group.
We'll open it up for questions.
Coach, very early on last year, you called Frannie bull in the China shop. How have you kept the best parts of what that is, even after games kind of grown and mature?
Yeah, the development and evolution of Frannie Crouse has been really impressive, and it's a testament to her commitment to learn and her commitment and desire to improve, not only on the field, but spends a lot of time watching video with our assistant coach, Ann Cook, and she's just a student of the game. She's been asked this year to play in a bit of a different role towards the end of the season here, play as more of a wide player, which, to be honest, fits a lot of her strengths really well, but credit to her. We asked her to play in that role. It's a role she's not used to playing, and she embraced it, and she's grown with it, and as far as I'm concerned, is now one of the best wide players in the country.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Raquel's and Emily's job tonight? Obviously, they do such a good job of controlling that space in the center of the park. Can you just elaborate on that?
Sure. I think the combination of our three midfielders tonight was very good. I think I've seen performances in the past where they've been able to connect even more. Again, a testament to Rutgers' defense. They did a really good job of trying to slow that down, and obviously it was a focus for them. With that being said, Raquel's ability to escape pressure tonight was unlike anything that I've ever seen, to be honest. So often she was played the ball with 2-3 players around and was able to escape with ease. And it was a big reason why we were able to break their defense oftentimes. Her ability to turn with the ball, her ability to combine with Nikki or Ogie was a big key to our attack tonight, and I thought she was outstanding.
Any questions from the student athletes? Raquel, can you talk about just getting back to the championship game here as a senior? I mean, you were there as a freshman, started that game, if I recall correctly. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I remember as a freshman and now as a senior, the perspective is just really different. I know me, like, I just didn't know much about college soccer as a freshman, and everything was completely new, and the teams that we were playing against, I felt that they were like giants. Literally, not that, the teams now are not really good, they are, but it's just different, the perspective, and just more minutes of playing college soccer, and as a senior, just you learn more, and the game better, and just get a better gist of everything, so you just have more confidence, and I think the team overall is just having a great moment, and I think we can do even a better job.
Frannie, when you come to Penn State, how different is what is asked of you as far as work rate compared to anything like before in club or high school?
Well, the whole team, we have a standard that we set, and each game we try to go above that standard and keep that standard throughout the whole game. And I think coming from club and just lower level of soccer, you aren't expected of that all the time. You can slide by because you want to play teams that aren't as good, but at the college level, every team is good, every team has talented players, and you have to push that standard every single game.
Question in the back?
Frannie, what did you read on that play where you picked off the ball and scored?
I was kind of high, and I saw that they were going to play the ball back, and I was kind of like, felt like I was cherry picking, but I wasn't. They played the ball back, and unfortunate for them, they mishit the ball or misjudged how hard they hit it, and I just kind of went in and took it as the ball was being played.
How closely, this is a question for all three of you, how closely did you watch this game now And what in particular do you look for out of each team?
Well, we've had an opportunity to play Duke earlier in the season, so we've got a bit of familiarity with them. Fortunately, with the growth of women's soccer, there's been so many matches on TV this year, so as a coaching staff, we've had an opportunity to watch many matches of both of these opponents. So we already have a good familiarity of these teams, and just really excited. Like I said, the growth of women's soccer overall have given all of our players an opportunity to see the game at the highest level. I know we have our U20s playing tonight on national television as well. But as far as Duke and Florida State are concerned, obviously we're going to be studying those little details. At this point in the year, with 2 teams left, come the end of the night, it's all about the little things. It's all about the details. So we'll be looking for those finer points against 2 very, very good teams.
You guys have scored 19 goals in the tournament, and the last 2 games you've been against 2 teams that were the top 5 goals against average in the country. Can you talk about how well your attack has performed throughout this tournament?
I think our attack basically comes from how well our defense is playing and how unified as a team we are in our defense, because if we don't have to defend that much, it gives us that much more of an opportunity to have an offensive attack. And I think when we keep the ball and move it around and win the ball back like right away after they've been having the ball, it gives us way more opportunities to score. I think that's really important, and I think that's why we've been capitalizing on a lot of our opportunities.
Okay, in addition, I think just it's definitely a group effort, and when we just sustain the attack and when we keep that up, I think we just create more options, and I mean that's definitely a team effort. And I've said in the past that this team is just so, like, everyone has different things to bring to the table, and that just helps us to with the challenges. And I mean, if you see who scored, it's been really varied, so it's awesome.
For Coach, as far as the team being fast, strong, physical, but also being patient on the ball, technical, how do you coach that? How do you improve that? How do you find that balance?
I think Rocky hit the nail on the head. Obviously, you got to go out and you've got to look for different skill sets. You got to make sure that every player you bring in has their own unique piece that they can add to the program. And I think that's one of the things that has made this group so special is I do feel like we found 26 players with individual strengths and areas of weakness, and we've been able to kind of combine those and fill in each other's gaps. And this is probably the deepest team I've had in my 9 years here at Penn State, and it's reflective of the substitution patterns throughout the course of the season. You've got a first goal scored by Kaylee Reel ever in her career, so you've got different players stepping up at different times. Every time I turn around, it feels like there's another player scoring for us. So you just never know when it's going to come from, and I think that's where it's going to come from. And I think that's one of the reasons this team has been so successful, because you can't really key in on one player or another. It's coming from all different areas, and obviously that's an ingredient for success.
Final question. Kaylee had a really nice finish. One that would make you think she's a forward and not a center back. The second goal.
Kelly has a lot of skills. Kelly is. She plays as a 25-year-old veteran and not as an 18-year-old freshman. She, each and every game, amazes me with her composure, her awareness, and it feels as though she hardly puts a foot wrong. And she's been a huge key to our success. And that whole back line, I think, obviously another shutout, another outstanding performance by Britt Eckerstrom. And overall, I'm just really proud of the way that this team defends and their commitment to defending, because it is a very attacking-oriented team. And they could easily lose that discipline and focus too much on that attack. But as Frannie said, it starts there, and that's part of our belief system. And they've really embraced it, and I think it's why we're going to be playing on Sunday.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.